Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to some more What the Factorio, where we deal with the Bobs and Angels mods here in Factorio. A couple of things that I did in between episodes here. I did go and set up the copper line over here, and actually grabbed it from over here instead of what I was talking about here. And why is that? Well, I didn't want to set up any mines any closer to whatever the hell this is. I want to keep the pollution away from that packet as much as possible, though it's getting awfully close, but I think we should be okay for at least a little while longer. I do have to go and deal with these guys because they're starting to be tickled by a little bit of pollution, so they're going to start sending some guys forward. Also, if they're being hit by pollution, they spawn guys. I think the way the mechanic works is, while they're exposed to pollution, they spawn some dudes, and once they get to a critical mass of dudes, they attack, and then repeat ad nauseum. Unless the pollution status changes or they die off. So we're gonna dance over there. Researching some bullet damage right now, though it's a really long research. I did go and put down the new labs. I hand constructed a few more here to try to rev that up if we can. I also had to go and clean up a lot of this. We actually ended up with a stone backlog over here because all these bins got full. I upgraded the bins, and also I went and plopped down just tons of stone all over the place to clear them out. So I had to keep an eye on that, because if they fill up, then we get stone on our smelting lines, and that is a bad thing. So just one nest over here ain't too shabby. I'm going to get one gun down here. So, oh, there we go. They've aggroed already. I was going to say, as an emergency, oh, this pack's running over to my mines. Now, my mines are actually, they do have a gun. So we should be okay. Let me get one gun within range of this. Drop you off there. And help out. Still taking forever to kill these things, but we should be alright. Now, hopefully, my guns down here are okay. I was going to go and set up a radar. I've got one in my inventory. I think we're going to be fine. Waka waka waka. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not crazy, right? This is, I guess it's the Bob's Enemies mod. Like, these are legitimately a hell of a lot harder to kill than they are in vanilla at this point in the game. I mean, I'm sure it must be true. Now, they do drop plenty of little bibbly bobs, so that much is good. We're going to go to our little mines, make sure everything's okay there. We probably have to do a little repair, and yeah, I'm going to drop off a radar over there. But now I don't have to worry about pollution coming from these new mines and whatnot. So that is a good thing. And yeah, so we've got some little alien baubles, and yeah, there was only one gun defending, but it was going to be more than enough. I will, however, drop a radar here since we don't actually have vision over this area. And I think we can go kind of as far right as we want over here to do that. Now, the radar itself can sometimes create some issues. I don't think, like, the radars, you know, they don't create pollution, so I think critters near them tend to aggro towards them, but they don't create pollution by themselves, but they can reveal areas of the map and sort of wake up some aliens that may have not been sort of aware of pollution beforehand, but I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Might just be revealing a whole lot of water over here, but that's okay. All right, so we got plenty of coal. We got plenty of power now. Which is okay. This coal is not feeding into our primary mine, so we may still, well, we're still going to want to make some adjustments there, but this is just like, okay, we need to make sure that our power is 100% consistent first. Those other coal patches are going to run out soon, so we want to do something about that. I do have a, I don't know what people call it, like a sort of a priority system or whatever. The coal coming from my new mines over here are the primary thing that will go and feed into this. The old coal belt over here, because it splits and then side loads on both sides, the only way we actually take any of that coal is if there were a gap in this line. So this should never get used except as a bit of a sort of a backup safety in case something goes wrong with the main line. Otherwise, everything should go into our smelting setup over here and feed into that. Okay, and we've got the tech. I've got some of the old electromagnetism labs. In fact, yeah, I did end up, because I didn't realize that was an upgrade, I'm going to end up kind of an odd number. I could go and pick up some stuff to finish this off, but let's hold off. How am I in actual mines? Okay, yeah, still need to get some of those going down. Because I want to start our new smelting area. That's the goal here, is to finally get started on mass iron mining. Partially because we always have a shortage here, but not really. What we really want to do is get it to, will probably be a bus early on. A bus at least for the iron and copper. And then sort of we're going to do this magnified to the next level. we don't necessarily need to pump up our science any more than this. As long as like we grab some of that bust iron over here just to keep this going, that's going to be okay. But proper construction of these things, like normally it'd be like mass green circuit production, which I guess would be the next thing too. Like we've still got lots of electronic circuits we want to make. We need so many different fucking materials for it. Like what do we do? Do we get like a single line that's fully saturated with tin, another one that's fully saturated with lead? Like, I don't know how much we need en masse. I have no concept of what the hell this is going to look like in the end. Oh, you know what I should do, though? Is let's go ahead and get our freaking nano stuff going on. We'll just grab a little bit of here. So, I think we make a nanometer just one time. After that, we're good. And then the nano construction bots... It's repair packs and iron packs. Like, we can automate this pretty easily. Although, we may not have the materials to be able to do it quite yet, but we could try. It's an iron axe, which is easy enough. Ooh. And a repair pack. I want more bullet stuff that can be upgraded. There you go. More shooting speed. More damage, more shooting speed for dealing with that stuff. Repair packs are basic circuit boards and iron gear wheels. I think it's worth investing in that. So, let's keep this sort of dual line set up over here. I'll leave a 2-gapper between these so that we can, sort of like a microbus is the idea over here, so that we can make a little bit. Let's get some initial bot construction. So we need gears into... What did we need the gears for? For that, and you need the repair packs. So like that. And underground. And you need this. I mean, some stuff's always going to be wasted because it's just going to be sitting on there. But that's okay. We'll live. And then over here, we need you to make sticks and you to make picks. If I do this, there we go. So sticks, picks. Da, 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 da. And you are making nanobot construction bots and stored it in a box. Like that. So you actually construct this really quickly. Let's say we want, I don't know, maybe a couple of stacks of those things. Boom. Because now we can start constructing things with blueprints. Crafting speed is 1, 1, 1. Okay, so these different furnaces don't actually furnace any faster. So we can just keep using stone furnaces for now. Which is going to involve making a bunch of the stone from the crushed stuff. But yeah, that's pretty easy and fast construction queue. I need to pick up a great many belts. Maybe not quite that many. And yellow inserters. We can use some more, that's for sure. And I'm good on power poles, right? Because I mass created a bunch. Yeah, I'll finish that group off anyway. So if I understand correctly, I think the way the nano emitter works is if I switch to that weapon, bots will go out and construct things. We are going to need some more splitters to do this as well. So, look at that! Hey, hey! Okay, well, let's switch off of it. So some are still going out, and that's okay. Ooh, actually, a bunch of stuff was already queued. Because each bot... Oh, and we're out of ammo just like that. Wow, that's going to go pretty freaking fast. I think each bot can place a certain number of things, and then, like, expires. I don't know what the ratio is. They do not work in existing logistics network. So they don't work, like, they're not the same as, like, all the construction bots. They can't build everything. They can't be at range. You've got to get in the... Why are you not producing anything? Because you have no iron coming down here. Because we don't have enough iron. Okay, I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Which means not a whole lot's going to get produced over there either. Okay. That's reasonable. Because that is what we're setting up now. So let me go, I'll start at, say, the far right. So, I mean, we pull up down a couple of things here, but it's not a big deal. We're going to go to the far right, and we're going to try to get that entire assembly done. Which does mean these critters are going to be a problem. I don't know what it's going to be like to clear those nests over there. I suspect it's going to be pretty bad. We're just going to have to put up some defenses for now. I mean, I guess I could build somewhere else, but I don't know. So, I don't know what their reach is. I don't know what the radius doesn't actually show. Because I don't want to start the next side. Okay, so far it looks like we're okay. And then we're out of shit. But you know what? That's okay. Let's start feeding things in here. I guess we'll be inverting the direction of this stuff, but that's all right. So like you and you will invert, and yeah, we're going to be rebuilding this like that, and like that, and like that. There we go. But otherwise, okay. So we want to get coal in here, like that, and something that can be smelted into iron on the top. So, sapphirite. Let's start with this. And I guess the problem is still, what are we going to do with it? How are we going to get the thing that can actually be smelted into just iron? Are we going to smelt just the crushed sapphirite? As far as I understand, and by the way, I'm recording this on October the 12th, so if you wonder why I haven't necessarily responded to your stuff in real time, that's why. But as far as I understand, you'll get probably more ore in total if you just smelt the crushed sapphirite as is, without further processing. So I guess that's what we'll do. We still need to figure out what we want to do to get rid of our stone. And I mean, we could do the same thing here, where we sort of filter it just by virtue of these devices here. I mean, the other thing I could do is, instead of using the stone furnaces, I could be using the sort of metal mixing furnaces, because they allow you to specify what they're producing. So we could say you're only producing iron, and then they would let stone trickle through, but I don't think that's any better. We could be using filter inserters. And I guess, I mean, we can change the filtering sort of strategy as we go forward. That's the other idea. So, do I actually have some ore crushers on me? No, nor do I have the material for it. Okay, well, let's get this started anyway. So you're going to go here, and then you're going to go around. No, that's not quite going to work, because I'm going to need one here just to connect the two sides. There we go. Then other than that, okay, I should have gone a little straighter, but that's okay. One's going to go up this way. And since I don't have like the entire electrical network over there set up, I will just have to go and create a direct line to whatever's closer over here, which should be somewhere right over here. Oh, we've got some little eggs down as well that we can pick up. All right. So that's an thing. We do need... I'll pick up a little bit of material if I can, although it's pretty much just being consumed to the max. Over here. Power's still 100% good, right? Yeah. That hasn't broken. Yellow inserter is good. Belts we've got lots of. I might go ahead and make a couple more splitters, because likely we're going to need some of that. We've got you, and yes, we need to make sure we've got the means to create the electric ore crusher, which means we need some amount of stone. Ore sorting facility, I don't know about that one. And, oh, we need some raw stone as well. All right. And I've got the 1 stack in there. What? I kind of want to build a warehouse so I can figure out what the hell it does. You know what? I'm going to build 1 warehouse to figure out what the hell it does. So we'll grab some more stone, and then I got to sit here and pick up some more iron. There we go. At least 1 ore crusher. And, oh shit, I didn't expect to be attacked there. What's going on here? Where the hell did you come from? I don't have any bullets. Oh, I'm on the wrong gun. Yeah, where the hell did you come from? And what did you break? You broke that. And a belt. Right there. Okay. And I guess I could use some repair packs. I mean, we're building them somewhere, but I'll just build a couple by hand. That's okay. You're still alerting from over here, but that's not anything new. Are we aware of another nest that's getting pollution? Well, it's not you. Doesn't look like it's you. There must be a nest just down there. I mean, there would have to be, right? Shit. Do I have the means to make another radar? No, because I need more iron plates, because I'm perpetually short of iron plates. I don't know what the difference is with Mark 1 and Mark 2. It doesn't... It uses more power. Maybe it's got more range. I don't know, but I'll just build the Mark 1. It's fine. Okay. And... Come on, insert radar. That's fine. We'll make some inventory space soon. And, oh yeah, the warehouse. Got a couple of the crushers. We got 1 crushed stone that's taking up space. Just gonna use up the wood to clear up an inventory pocket. Okay, we can go lower than this for our radar. Ah! Dodge some materials over here. Alright. I don't know if we have full coverage or not, but we'll see. Nope. Yeah, okay. The Radar Mark II does have a much, much, much larger radius. In fact, it's well worth, I would say, the investment for the money. Which is where? Which is here. Because you can tell by the map that it's actually massive. Yeah. So we actually, if we're going to place it, we're going to place it... Yeah, here. And then it'll have coverage that reaches everything else. I'm going to flank it with a couple of guns. With lots of bullets, because it's so far out of the way. That is a giant fucking nest. Holy shit. Oh my god. Where's the power cable? Right over there. Woo! Oh, there's a little baby nest over there. That's what we're triggering on. Okay, because the pollution doesn't reach anything over here. It's that guy over there. We've got... I'm not convinced we have enough bullets to take that on. Especially since I just dumped so many down there, which is still a good idea. There's 2 separate nests. Tell you what, I'm going to put a couple of guns. I'll put one here. And we might... I don't know. Okay, no, let me get some more bullets. I don't know how many we've got in storage. I just want to put that there to sort of block anything for, just momentarily. But yeah, okay, that radar coverage is massive. And nests respawn. Now, I don't know what the respawning rules are. Like, in Rail World, they didn't respawn, which certainly made life a lot more kind of convenient. But I don't know what the actual rules are. Like, can they respawn somewhere that's got, buildings? No, clearly not. Can they spawn within radar range? Well, there's 2 radar ranges. There's the scanning over here. You can see, we're scanning squares over there, but we don't actually have vision over here. So I'm willing to bet they can respawn here, but maybe they can't respawn where we have actual vision. That, would be something to figure out at some point. Anyway, let's go and bop this one nest that's actually being affected by pollution. Because we don't want... I'm going to have to be, diligent about this. Whenever there is actually a nest that is within pollution range, I am going to have to go and take care of it. Okay, well, let's drop you here. Drop a few bullets in there. Grab you. Did I not actually drop the bullets in? I was sure I did. Repair, 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 repair. Okay. I thought I'd click, but apparently not. Oh my god. I don't know how to get rid of the worms. Because this would be probably within range of the worms, and it is. Actually, it can't even reach. Okay, good. I can sit back, keep it repaired while it kills a worm. It looks like they were within range each time, but apparently not. Okay, good, 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 good. Now we're set. Whoo! I mean, I might have been able to solo the worms myself. I'm not sure. Die. Okay. I might have been able to just shoot the worms. I guess we'll leave the turret there, because apparently my inventory is full. I gotta go and dump a bunch of crap, apparently. Maybe with grenades, maybe with flamethrowers and stuff like that, we might have possibility. Okay, let's take a look at the pollution radius. We're getting awfully close to this pack, and that's what I'm really concerned about with some of the mining here. And especially when we get the coal and the smelting going on, that's very polluty. These guys are going to be a huge pain in the ass. To the point where, should I just be doing this somewhere else? What's crotinium? I mean, there's some sapphirite here, but I'm sure there's probably more aliens up there as well. These guys are okay. These guys should be totally chill. It's this that's double plus on good. So, what kind of other weaponry options might we have? That's something to check out. Now, I did research another tier of military stuff, which does give us access to weapons, well, presumably weapon-type science. We've got these gray science packs now. Which we totally could produce as is. And what do we use gray science for right now? Well, sniper turrets. What? So they don't fire fast, but presumably they have higher range. They also do a lot of damage. Uh-huh. Different types of smelting. Like advanced steel smelting. Lithium processing is a thing? Oh, hey! There's our steel furnaces. Crafting speed of 2. Needs steel plates and stone bricks. We're going to research that as soon as the bullet speed is done. And actually, I might just standardize on that. I did build a bunch of stone furnaces. And we'll still use that for the start of our little assembly, but I think after that we'll switch off. Well, let me go and put the furnaces down, since the furnaces by themselves won't be doing anything. They won't be polluting. I mean, they're not even going to be, like, they're not going to be wired to anything, so it's going to be fine. And then, yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing. I mean, this is creating a little bit of pollution right now. I should at least put down a couple of static turrets to defend it. But yeah, clearing out that big nest to our southeast is going to be a very high priority. And I would not be super concerned about it in vanilla. I mean, we might just have to tank it up. Even actually in vanilla, that is a very big nest. We might just have to, like, go on defend until we, you know, unlock some other kind of tech. It's entirely possible. So, let's plan this to there. And then we'll check this out. So you've got that. We can do a little bit of coal. But yeah, we still have to figure out how we're going to separate it. So we've got our ore crusher here. So I'm wondering if we shouldn't just use, yeah, the filter inserters, of which I don't have enough material to make a ton. If we use just some yellows as as a kind of a placeholder, right? We could do... How do we want to work this with everything? We're going to get more of the crushed ore that we can smelt than anything else. All right, so let's say we want to pull off the stone like that. Okay, stone goes on this. And so the smeltable orbits go on this thing. Using filter inserters. The advantage of this is that we can reach full saturation of our belts a lot better once we get everything there. It's not an issue right now because we're not gonna have enough production to hit full saturation of our belts, but at some point that's a thing. So I mean this can work. I have to go and pick up some more material for filter inserters, but that can work. Here's our coal here. So as an example, all right, we'll get this guy going here. I will go down some. Let's actually try to line up with this thing here. There we go. Just as a bit of a guide. You're going to come down this way. I mean, you'll be going into a 4x4 balancer, obviously. There's going to be a lot of those right now, but, I mean, at first, we won't actually have enough raw production to do any kind of balancing. Or to justify any kind of balancing efforts. Right now, we just need to get shit started. So you're going to go there. Go there. And do that. So there's our coal line. We can get you to come. Oh, more bullet shooting speed. I mean, mostly want bullet damage. Well, actually, I guess I'll go for the advanced material processing, wherever the hell that was. Is this my red belt? Yeah, that's going to be important soon. But let's do this. There we go, something like that. And yeah, you're going to be doing sapphire ore crushing. Something's taking some damage. I'm sure that's not going to lead to any sort of frustration or saltiness on my part. There we go, something like that. Now, it looks like it was okay wherever the hell it was. It was right over here, I think. Maybe not. Oh, down here. So yeah, that's the thing that took damage. You don't have very many bullets, but you've got some. Well, you're the thing that took damage recently. What the hell aggroed on you? Pollution... Pollution. Is that aliens? It's not an ore. I don't know why there's just a couple aliens there. Maybe they were just wandering. Could be something was pacing around and just happened to walk into pollution range. Seems a little hard to believe. I mean, unless they're being aggroed by the radars themselves, but then why wouldn't they go for the radars? Speaking of radars, I actually need some vision over on this end of things, so we'll build that. We've only got the Type 1 radar, like the material for a Type 1, that's okay. Oh, I gotta put down this warehouse, see what the hell it does. So it looks like we could have a radar all the way over on this side. And since we know that these things are very vulnerable to attack, we'll get a gun down there and load it with like a ton of bullets. Okay, warehouse. What are you? Are you just like a giant chest? Oh. Okay, it looks like it's non-filterable. It's a non-filterable, ginormous chest. Huh. What does that mean for us? Can we see what the capacity is? Like, just here? No, it just says health. But it's a lot. Okay. I wonder if there's, like, fancier warehouses later or something. I don't know what that does for us right now, other than take up one of my inventory slots. But it's very interesting. So yeah, you're slowly starting to trickle in. Yeah, the coal is being fed into there, but because there's no ore in here, they're not actually producing anything. Although, we could actually get started. Well, sort of. Well, no, I can. So 1 per second to feed in is okay, right? Yeah. You need, oh no, you need 2 ore per second. Oh, but we have the stacking bonus, so that is going to be okay. And so, with our 1 filter inserter, if I did this and told you I wanted, I think the easiest thing is for me to actually grab this stuff. And then, so the crushed sapphire, can I not click? There it is. So now you should grab crushed sapphirite. And you do, although this, with its logic, won't let you go as long as there's stone on there. And I don't just want to build a yellow one. Okay, so what do we actually need for these? Like, can I be automating this? Oh, you need the fancy electronic boards. I don't really want to set up all of the inserter production on this, because there's no way this is going to be fed enough material. I mean, maybe if we got some more just iron flowing on here by vamping off of this thing. But we're also short on the green, because we're mostly just short on all the iron. I don't have any on me myself, right? Yeah. And yeah, not quite enough ore trickling in here. I think everything's being used everywhere. It's just a question of, yeah, there's, you know, we're hitting peak throughput over there. Although, if we went and made this into a red up to here, we could concentrate the actual ore on there, and that wouldn't be too shabby. Okay, we got a few of those, and if we come over here, especially the fancy ones, then I can go and make some more filter inserters. Good. Yeah, a good number of them is going to be okay. Because then I can extend the crushing. Kind of feel like I should repair that gun too. Sure, why not? I mean, no, it's backlogged to here. I mean, maybe a little extra mining over here would help, but I don't think it makes a difference. Oops, we'll need some more repair packs. Okay. Okay, no more attacks. That's good. But again, as soon as we get this started, that big group over here, if not more than one, are going to start aggroing. And I'm very nervous about that, because I don't know what that's going to mean for us. What's the other one? Crushed stone here. There we go. I mean, we're still going to have to do something with the crushed stone. I suppose right now I could just, like, temporarily, just to help kickstart this, drop it into some chests. There we go. Just do that to keep this coming along, so we can get a little bit of iron smelting nearby, which would be handy. We're going to get a gun. So you've got that. I mean, there's a river here, so I think as long as I have overlapping guns here, we can build a little bit of a wall. What do I want? I want bullets, and I want to repair you. Okay, and then I'm actually out of guns. Although I could make one. We could make the Mark II turrets, which actually I think I will get started on, because they might have a much better luck. What are the stat comparisons? Shooting speed is the same. It's got +1 range, more health, and a 25% damage boost. Might as well, right? I mean, if they get broken, then it will really suck, because that's like extra material expenses, but otherwise we're okay. And yeah, I can just pick up some easy iron over here and get that started. So we'll put another cut in. We're going to assemble the material to expand this to at least do this one fully. One full proper smelting thing. I want 100% saturation on the inputs, and then, you know, get all these furnaces burning, and then however much output that is. Which, in theory, if we can fully saturate the inputs, will be a fully saturated output, but we'll see how that goes. I do have some crushed sapphirite in my inventory that I can just dump there, along with some coal. There you go. Get rid of some of the blinking lights. And that's going to be okay. But yeah, the stone. It's amazing to me. Like, we're going to constantly have to sink stone into things. The other thing is, rail. How much do we need to get the rail started? I mean, tanks, we need a lot of tech. Rail. Okay. Armored railroad? I wonder if they have, like, weaponized railroads. That would be interesting. So, clearly, if we need armored trains, that might be a sign that, like, aliens are more willing to go after trains or something. But with just red and green science, we can get all of our railway stuff started, which is going to be really nice. What are the prereqs of these? Oh, my God. Seriously? Now, that's for Railway 2. For Railway 1... Well, I mean, what? First of all, what is Railway 2? Locomotive Mark II, Cargo Wagon Mark II. Okay, so bigger, faster. But locomotive, so I don't know what's involved in building the engines, but otherwise it's pretty okay. So we need to get our logistics 2, then we need to unlock engines, which are built in a way we can totally handle. That's going to be fine. Okay, we can get trains going relatively early. And I think that's what we're going to do. Like, we're going to have to, like, you know, because there's going to be... I don't know where the hell we're going to do all this crushing. Oh, shit. What the hell, dude? Where did you come from? From over here? I just saw you run across the map that way. There must have been a slight wander, and then they got triggered. Grrr. We're going to have to, like, make some proper weapons and clear more of this shit. Especially this. Soon. But yeah, I was going to say, like, do you set up... Maybe we set up a big, giant crushing center? I mean, I don't think we're going to want to do in-place crushing for, like, all of our mines, for example. Right? Clearly not. No, we're going to want to mine just sapphirite ore and bring it somewhere. I guess we could have the crushing center outside of the smelting. That's probably a sensible way to do it. But I'm still wondering if we want to do a sort after. Right? Right? Sort sapphirite. And it seems like you get less stuff. I mean, unless, you know, I don't know if we need, what was this called? Slag. Slag, I think, maybe used for landfill. I'm not sure. I think overall we might end up with less total material. But I think what we want is like a central, well, maybe for each type of stuff, crushing plus plus sorting. And then you output, then you just have pure iron ore, and then you send the iron ore, you know, maybe by train to this. I mean, we could have one place where you drop off the sapphirite, and then have your iron and copper ore smelting over there. And that might be fine. I mean, early on, we just feed sapphirite and starlight, or whatever it's called, into your iron and copper smelting. But later on, we may need to do more of the sub-sorting or some goddamn thing. There might be like a version 2 of this later on. Plus there's like the advanced smelting shit. Right? And this warehouse. What the... It's all water stuff. Barreling. Petrochemical. Bioprocess. Okay, metallurgy smelting makes ingots out of the ore. I don't know what the ingot is for. But yeah, we can cast ingots. Oh, okay. You make ingots, and then you turn the ingots. Okay, in a pretty high stack. Each ingot turns into 10 molten copper. And each molten copper is 1 copper plate. But I don't know. Oh my god. It all comes down to, I don't know if this is something we need, like we're going to desperately need to get up as early as possible, or if this is a super late game thing as a result of having various byproducts that, you know, are kind of a non-issue right now. I have no way of knowing that. What I do know is I want to extend this just to make it easier to pick up a lot more stuff. Although, I'm forgetting I can't actually just pick it up from the smelters here to get lots of iron plates. Okay, well, we'll put a cut in here, and our navel gazing is apparently going to continue. There's, like, increased inventory tax I remember seeing somewhere. I could actually use more of that, because apparently the inventory is bad. Oh, geode processing, finally. This makes geodes. I still don't know what to do with geodes. Do we crush them? Slag processing, hey! Filtration, crystallizer, you get... Oh, okay, it looks like we can make mineral sludge. And then crystallized iron and copper, so... Maybe... Slag flurry. Or slurry. I don't know, maybe we can get more byproducts out of the slag if we reprocess it. Oh, shit, man. This is crazy. Oh. That's why I called the series, What the Factorio? Because that is very much exactly how I feel. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.